This video was produced by the UCD Maths Support Centre in conjunction with the UCD Access Centre. Okay, so in this video I'm going to start looking at the chapter on geometry for the Leaving Certificate course, and we're just going to start by looking at some basic concepts and definitions. So the first is that a plane is a flat two-dimensional surface. It has length and width but has no thickness. So the one that you would probably be most familiar with is the XY plane that you will have graphed simply as Y and X. However, there are sometimes need to draw three-dimensional planes. So if we were to draw something like this, so here is our X, here is our Y, but now we have a third axis, we'll call it Z. There are still planes, so the XY plane runs along these two axes. So this would be your XY plane, and it is a flat plane that has no thickness in the Z direction. It does not go up or down, it only goes along the Y and along the X. A point is a position on a plane and it has no dimensions. So we're not talking about drawing little squares, we're just talking about drawing a single point on our plane. If points lie on the same plane, they are said to be coplanar. Then when we look at lines, a line first of all is a straight, infinitely thin line that continues forever in both directions and it has no endpoints. So points that lie on the same line are called collinear points. So the points here, X, Y, and Z, are collinear. And this line here goes on forever. Of course, you will eventually run out of paper on which to draw your line. Perpendicular lines are lines which are at right angles or 90 degrees to each other. We usually see this written as A and then this little symbol like an upside down T meaning perpendicular, so A perpendicular to B, and is denoted in diagrams with this little L shape drawn where the two lines meet. Parallel lines below right, so this picture over here, are lines which are the same distance apart everywhere you draw them. So these two lines, C and D, never move away from each other or towards each other. They stay the same distance apart. They never meet. And it is usually written as C with two little vertical lines, D. So C is parallel to D. Now, line segments and rays are different to lines in that a line segment is a part of a straight line. It has two endpoints and can be measured with a ruler. When we write an actual measurement, we use the two vertical lines with our measurement in between to show this. So for example, in this diagram here, the length of AB, so AB in between two vertical lines, is 5 centimeters. A ray is a part of a line that originates at a point and goes on forever in only one direction. So this line here starts at A, goes through the point B, but continues on forever and ever and ever. It's usually written as AB with a little bracket around the A to show that it starts there.